What's up everybody, my name is Dwight and welcome back to GeForce Garage. Last February at PDXLAN we met Jeff Colia of MetalJeff Mods, where he won second place with his Project Mutation. And when he told us about his new build, we had to bring him in to show off his latest Project Drevo. Well, hey Jeff, thanks for coming by.
Hey Dwight, thanks for having me.
Tell me a little bit about your Project Drevo, like the name, where'd that come from?
Drevo is a Slovak for wood. My wife named it, she's Czech, and the concept was made out of wood, so we chose that name.
And how'd you go about creating the actual case?
Made the whole model in Fusion 360 and then started with the frame pieces. There's some aluminum support pieces in there that hold everything up, so I had to cut those first and then moved on to these acrylic pieces.
What made you want to do a small form factor instead of something bigger?
It was a big challenge to me to fully water cool a system this small, and I go to a lot of LAN parties like PDXLAN a lot, and having a small system is just way easier in that setting.
That's true.
But I also wanted to attempt these distribution panels. This is the first time I've made them.
So you actually made the distribution panels yourself?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, how'd you go about doing that?
I 3D modeled them, and basically they're all just like a pocket cut out with a layer of acrylic on top of them.
And is there any rhyme or reason to where they are currently placed, or is it just sort of what you managed to fit in there?
It all started with the ports. Once I had everything mounted in the case and had the blocks on, that kind of gave me where all my ports needed to be. And then I kind of just tried to create a really good flow and a unique look with all the panels.
And I noticed that you have a CNC panel back here too that has a GeForce GTX logo on it.
Yeah, while I was making that GPU mount, I needed something to go there, and the claw logo just seemed to fit the build perfectly, going on a 1070.
Did you sleeve the cables yourself?
I did, yeah.
And are they all custom length or?
Yeah, I did them one at a time. Due to the tight space in there, I just kind of had to do them like that.
Yeah, I feel like it would be hard to try to hide cables in something so small. And what about the color scheme?
I've always been more like a minimalist builder, but my wife and I were coming up with this concept together, and actually we were playing a lot of Subnautica at the time and diving around, looking at all these bright fluorescent fish and stuff. So we came up with the purple and green. And then I kind of kept the exterior panels gray to contrast that.
And what about the specs of the PC?
The PC is a i7-7700K running on a ASUS Strix Z270 motherboard. 16 gigs DDR4 Corsair RAM. 2 Samsung SSDs in RAID 0, the GTX 1070 for the video card, and then powering it is a Corsair SF600. I decided on the open air chassis and putting the radiator right in the middle. It was kind of a risk because I didn't know how the cooling would go, but it's been pretty good so far, sitting in like the mid 40s to 50s. EK has the monoblock in here and the GPU block, as well as their 45-degree terminal that I used up top. The fittings are all made by Primochill. They're their Revolver SX fittings. And then the pump's also one of Primochill's D5s. That's kind of just like mounted to the distribution plate, so the water flows straight from the front one into the pump and then into the side. And then the lighting is run all off of the Strix motherboard. So there's 2 strips running down each side. And then also the monoblock has a RGB strip in it.
That's cool. Well, thanks Jeff for coming on by. Hopefully we'll see you at PDXLAN again.
Thanks for having me.
If you're ever at PDXLAN, be sure to stop by the modding contest, which is sponsored by GeForce Garage, to see more builds like this. If you guys enjoyed this type of video, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, and we'll see you for the next one.